Just mash the potatoes and mix them with oats, and that's it. You'll have a healthy snack that's so easy to make, delicious, cooked in a skillet, and on top of that, it's gluten-free, vegan, and rich in ingredients with anti-inflammatory potential. This snack is perfect, and it's high in fiber. It's going to benefit your gut health. Let's learn how to make it. What I love most about this healthy world is that we dive into this universe of recipes, and before we know it, we don't even miss those recipes full of processed ingredients. That's the case with this recipe too, because it's delicious, easy to make, and honestly, it's really healthy for you. I'm going to teach you how to make it now. If you don't know me yet, I'm Camilla Vitorino, a biologist, PhD, and a specialist in developing healthier recipes to help you achieve your goal of eating in a healthier, more conscious way. My recipes, besides being healthier, are also more sustainable. They help the planet, Earth, and the animals. Awesome, right? It's all benefits. Let's get started on making this amazing recipe here. I've measured out 120 grams of oat flour here, which is naturally a gluten-free flour, okay? Here we're going to season this flour. I have right here 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of fine salt, and this particular ingredient here is completely optional. 1/4 teaspoon of fragrant garlic powder. Let's thoroughly mix all these ingredients together here. Very well, let's set this aside. Look, I have some potatoes here that I've already cooked. I just boiled them in water, okay? And I peeled them before cooking, guys. They're really soft. I'll show you the texture here with a fork, see? They're really soft, just right for making mashed potatoes, a potato puree. And here, weighing them already cooked and peeled, it came to 400 grams, okay? So you should weigh them after you've cooked them, all right? To make things easier for you, I weighed them before cooking, and the total was 445 grams of potatoes, okay? There was a little left over, so I took that out, all right? So just so you know, possibly when raw, it's about 420 grams, but always weigh after you've cooked them. That's important. Grab your potato masher and let's mash them here. Once we're completely done with the mashing process, let's then take a tablespoon of olive oil and thoroughly mix it in here. Then I add my seasoned flour. You can add it little by little, okay? If you truly want to, you can certainly do that. Then you can use your hands to make it easier. And here I have a dough that doesn't stick to my hands. Let's divide this dough here. Divide it into 4 parts, then make a little ball out of each one. I take a silicone mat here, and then I sprinkle a little bit of oat flour on top of it, and if you want, you can certainly use your clean countertop, and I gently press it down to make it look like a tortilla, a flatbread, okay? Look, here you just shape it so it gets that round form. And now I'm going to finish making them, okay? My tortillas or my flatbreads, whichever you want to call them, okay? And I'll be back in a bit to show you the next part. Look guys, I'm done here, okay? This will make 4 pieces. And what you're going to do is start cooking your breads in a skillet. Grab your absolutely favorite cooking skillet and gently brush a little bit of olive oil all over its surface. That's only if your skillet tends to stick, because if it's one of those non-stick pans, you don't even need olive oil, okay? So I brush a little bit of oil here, then you carefully take one of the breads, place it into the hot skillet, and then you thoroughly cook it. Usually when the skillet isn't very hot yet, I wait 6 minutes. Then I flip it, and since it's hotter by then, I wait 5 minutes. Remember that the cooking time is approximate. It will vary from stove to stove. I'll be back in a bit to show you the final result, and we'll also talk about storage and shelf life. See you in a bit. I'm back here with the final result. Look at this, guys, how beautiful our potato breads turned out. They're delicious too, so try out this recipe. You saw it's very easy to make. This recipe yields 4 pieces, and after they're ready, you can store them in the fridge for up to 4 days in a closed container with a lid. Or you can freeze them as well. You cook your breads in the skillet and then freeze them. They keep for 10 days in the freezer. If you're making a large batch, it's better to bake them in the oven instead of a skillet, because it takes a while for them to be ready, right? You have to leave them there for 6 minutes, then flip and leave for another 5, sometimes even 6 minutes. It might even take a bit longer on your stove. So I leave you this tip if you want to save time. I hope you enjoyed another healthy recipe here on the channel. If you like my recipes, I'd like to invite you to check out my recipe books and also my courses. There are lots of recipes in my courses that I don't teach here, and you can learn even more with me. So go to my school, the website for my school. My website is here in the video description. And if you're watching me on TV, just point your phone's camera at this QR code, tap the screen, and you'll see a link appear. That's the link to my school for you. I'll see you in the next video. That's it. See you later.